Public transportation plays an important role in people mobilization because it impacts user social inclusion and independence. The value of applying principle of universal design in the Kipling TTC station is critical to establish a set of universal and free accessibility in this station. Dolman 2017 P130. Now I want to talk about accessibility issues at the Kipling TTC station. The image of the left shows the Auckland Road entrances to Kipling Station, which is one of the two accessible entrances. But the gate has an automatic push button for the gate to open on the left side of the wall. The location of this button is inappropriate as people with disability may have difficulty pressing this button. In addition, the station doesn't meet the principle of motion since this station has 5 entrances to the station and only 2 of these entrances are accessible, which means that it conditions people. Each of the entrances to the station should be accessible to all people without having any restrictions on use. Starley 2013. Accessibility issues at the Kipling TTC station continue. Kipling station doesn't meet the level of accessibility that refer to architecture. The size of the space is disorienting in the station since most people must pass a narrow corridor at the Auckland entrance. The image of the left shows the narrow corridor that has 2 Presto car machines on the right side of the wall. This narrow corridor takes the person to the platform section to take the bus service to a wide corridor. Starley 2013. Also, this entrance doesn't provide adequate size and flow for the mobility of its user in this part of the station. Dolmach 2017, page 116. For example, a person recharging the cards prevents the flow from both sides. Also, the station doesn't comply with the principle of accessibility of sense since during rush hour the station presents a sensory overload for some users. The recommendation is that the station can stipulate a private space so that people can recover from overstimulation. Asan 2011. Plus, this room can be used for mothers to feed their babies. Accessibility issues at the Kipling TTC station continue. The Kipling station toilet is labeled male and female genders. The station will need to remove this label as it creates discrimination. Any environment should be accessible to people with disability without barrier or discrimination, especially those that reinforce stereotypes and exclude them. Dolmach 2017 P121. The recommendation is that Kipling station needs to stipulate gender-neutral bathroom so that everyone, regardless of their gender, feels welcome when using this service. The principle of perceptible information is not fulfilled on the bus platform since when a person needs to go to the southern or eastern parking lot, there is no signage at this station. Dolmach 2017 P116. For example, I went to pick up my friend at the Kipling station and I told him to go to the southern parking lot and my friend didn't know how to get there. So I began to give him direction so he could get to where I was. The recommendation is that they put signs that help users locate where the parking lots are located. Accessibility issues at the Kipling TTC station continue. The platform where the buses are has 11 doors, of which only 4 of these doors open automatically. Therefore, the principle of equal use is not applied, since all 11 doors should open automatically so that all users can use any of these doors. Dolmach 2017 P116. The recommendation is that the 7th door of the bus platform need to be modified to include a motion sensor in this door so that they open automatically. In addition, improving the door of the bus platform will help mothers with their children in strollers to use any of these doors to take the bus at this station without any difficulty. Take away of this course. The review changed my way of thinking since applied the concept of universal design and accessibility, helped me identify and become aware of the lack of accessibility in the TTC. All people at some point are going to need accessibility for the use of any service or product, since accessibility allows people to lead an autonomous life, participating fully socially. Also, universal design and accessibility are key to creating truly satisfying environments and services for all people. Additionally, the creation of a service or product for a diverse user by applying the universal design principle helps to create more efficiency in any setting, since more users can be reached without the need to create special measures for different needs. Dolmach 2017 P117. On the other hand, I will use the learning from this course in every aspect of my daily life to create a more inclusive advocacy environment for everyone. For example, I am going to create in my study more inclusive presentation of documents so that anyone can access them without any inconvenience. In addition, I'm already using it in my daily life since I went to a restaurant last week and it had a staircase without handrails. I told the restaurant supervisor the importance of handrails for all the users who could frequent this restaurant. Also, these handrails could save this restaurant from a lawsuit, since a person taking the stairs slips and has no support to hold on. That's all. Thank you for your attention. That is the reference. Reference continue.